What do we have here? Uh, Yo, what's up, brother? How are you? Yo, 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 what's up? How are you? How are you guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just knocking out some work real quick. Got some paperwork to do. So I figured I'd come on here and talk. Good, and you? LaBoy, what's good, gang? Cameron Porter, Star Paws. Yeah, thanks for the subscription. That's what's up. Thank you. Jose, hello, hello. Welcome to the chat, guys. Wrapping up some paperwork today, so I hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, guys, was just doing some paperwork over here and said, Elsa Osen. Oh, welcome back, Elsa. Matthew David Gaming said hi. Cameron Porter, always good to see you. Always good. All right, we got 9:39 p.m. in Paraguay, South American, brother. Elsa. Yo, 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 welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So yeah, guys, main topic of this video is pretty simple. Entrepreneurship, mindset, and yeah. So Cameron says, I have been so busy at work today, and now I'm done, barefoot deep in green grass. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, Cameron. Hope you're, busy days are good days, right? Better be busy and go by fast and slow and take forever. And then our next one is Matthew Gaming. What's up, brother? Camden James, what's up? What's up? Trying to find a good spot. I'm always looking for my better camera spot. This is the office. Whoa, what did we do? There we go. So this is my layer over here, guys. There's the bed. There's the laundry that still needs to be done. There's the desk. And yeah. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, amigo? So guys, just your daily reminder, nobody cares. Work harder. And your boy's gonna work on being a top producer this year with this business. So what's up? What's up, Kraken? What's crack-a-lackin'? Guys, I'm gonna see if I can put my better router on. They're back. These cookies are gonna be the death of me. Oh boy, cookies. Listen, man, let me tell you something about cookies. Keep them out of the house, because if there's cookies around me, whew, uh, yeah, I will eat them too. But your boy's been going through all the paperwork. So these are all the files, everything we're getting ready for you guys of you who don't know. I started a new business adventure this year. So as an entrepreneur, when I have some paperwork at night, yeah, I just like to share it with you guys. He's saying cookies. Oh, there's Gracie, our favorite nurse from Alabama, Cameron Porter, our favorite, how do we say Cameron, our favorite moderator? Guys, it's so awesome when I open up these chats and let a few people come into here. It always makes me happy. So yeah, essentially, the business is going good. We're filing for the LLCs, the EINs. Everything's running good. Your GPS says Epstein Island. Bobby Miles, let me tell you something. First off, I don't think I could afford to get to Epstein Island. Secondly, I really don't think that's a good look right now. Really don't think that's a good look for business owners to be associated with Epstein, guys. Don't think that's good. Which branch? Which branch as far as military? The fit is dope. That fit is dope, dude. Um, oh yeah, dude, that's cool. Hey, now I love it when people come in here. As long as you're not one of the terrorists that come in here and scream like free Gaza and do all that crazy stuff. And I do have a couple minors that come in here, so sometimes if you can keep it like less sexually explicit, right? For some of the 9 and 12-year-olds that pop into my channel, even though I put not for kids. Yeah, but I like jokes, man. I mean, if you look at my playlist of comedians, I kind of have a sick sense of humor. Always face towards Mecca and see 316 72 were gems. Okay. He could swim island to island through Uh, the longest I've ever swam was when I timed it. One time I swam with a buddy at a pool, and we were training for some special training back in the day. And I swam for 200 links in the pool. Let's see here. Yeah, military. Okay, well, let me get to everybody. um, I'm in the Pacific Ocean somewhere. The Kraken. The Kraken is in the Pacific Ocean. Okay. So you like the deep cold water. Okay. So print basic logic. I was in the Navy. This is some of my service that I did right over here. Got me a few coins over here. A few of these. Well, that's not a coin. That's kind of like getting through that divorce. I tell you what, getting through this divorce felt like going to war. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. So yeah, I got some certificates and a couple certificates over here. A couple awards I got. Only about 116, but I was in for like 10 years. Okay, let's see what we got. How long did you serve? Navy, huh? Yep. Nobody knows. I pray to Chithulu. Chitulu. So what is pi 3.16? Navy guys are always surrounded by seamen. Well, you ready for my joke of the day? My last name is Whitehead. Gracie. I have been good. A little bit stressed out because I'm getting contracts together. So in the business, when you do a business, you get a 1099 contract, and I'm going to probably have 4 or 6 businesses under myself. So I'm getting all the paperwork. All of this is all the paperwork I've been filing. And yeah, it's just one of those things where this year is I'm going to try to procure 200 clients. And if I can do that between October and December, that's about 90,000. If I can do 250 clients from October 15th to December 7th, then in the month of January, I'll make $90,000. And then each month after that, I'll make an additional 2,000 off residual income. So if I can do that, then my goal is to make about $90,000 to $100,000 in the month of January. But it'll take me from, oh yeah, well, Gracie, it's kind of like this. More like I want a cool little chibi chihuahua tattoo, like the one girl from Date to Die. Um, yeah, well, I always give time to Gracie because she always comes in here. She's a nurse, but it's kind of like one of these things like this, guys. The stress that I'm going through is a lot of mental. It's even to the point where I'm even like probably not going to be able to go to the gym as much as I want to because just imagine this. Imagine you had an opportunity with all this changes in policies from October to December, work 3 months and pull a $90,000 paycheck in the month of January, right? Everybody loves a hot nurse, just so you know. Keep it somewhat appropriate. Fruit Noob, my moderator's back. Um, but also, everybody likes a nurse that makes you feel better. But I think all guys are going to be partial to a lady in uniform. But it is. But yeah, so with my business, I'm trying to get with Medicare. Um, Good evening, Fruit. Welcome back, Fruit Noob. With me, it's like, okay, for my business, and I'm building a community like here on YouTube with you guys. Once I get the only thing I love is eating pirates. Well, you're a Kraken. What type of Kraken would you be if you didn't like to eat pirates? Well, obviously, right? It wouldn't make sense not for you to devour them. But I'm not near the Pacific Ocean, so sure, go for it, Gracie. Yeah, my dentist is a little too cute. I saw them this week. I went to the dentist today. I had to get a filling redone. This one right here. It fell out, so I had to get one. So I had to get my teeth shot today. Um, Rate my pie. I can get there. I don't know. Do you in Bible believe in karma is real? I do. I believe in karma 100%. 100%. Am I near water? Well, you're a Kraken, so I'm not letting you know anywhere where I am. If I was Jack Sparrow, I'd say, I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt. Remember when Jack Sparrow carried around his jar of dirt? Gracie had a question for me. One said, if I'll give you a British pound and 2 gold coins. Oh man, nah. Are they solid gold coins though? Depending on how large of a Kraken you are, can I bring a rifle and some weapons? I don't know, Kraken. You always taking care of other people, which is great, but who takes care of you? Who takes care of me? I take care of me. So, yeah, the thing is, my mother had me when she was 15 years old. So it's been one of those things where, yeah, I just, I kind of, I have my social group, um, but I'm kind of a workaholic. At what age? That thought came in your mind, yeah. Um, I can't even see names. Ha ha ha. But somebody earlier had a joke, and they said seamen. They said someone in the Navy is. What did you say? Is that true, guys? Watch Navy. When I was in boot camp, my last name is Whitehead. So, guys, if you want to hear something funny, in boot camp, I was Seaman Whitehead. So just imagine that for a second. You're Seaman Whitehead. They had a lot of fun with me. That's all I'm saying. I found the coconut crab. Only Cameron, you're always sharing love and hope for others, but who's returning that respect for you? Good question, Cameron. Gracie is in a nurturing mood today. She's asking who turns that love into you. Um, Good question, Gracie. I'm interested. I think I think it's good to have a dog. It's good to have a pet. But guys, if you work a lot like I do, again, for people who just are viewing in and out, this is my office, right? Paperwork's everywhere. Those are my books. There's my other paperwork I keep filed over there. Um, am I wearing? Oh, Gunner, I forgot that you were in. Yeah, am I wearing navy camo shorts? I am. These are my favorite shorts, my Type 3s. I don't think these have my name on them, do they? These have my name on them? No. So for these, basically they were cargos, right? And I cut them off, and they're my cargo shorts because the navy shorts are just like the best shorts you can get. Pockets, they have uh yes. Lady Karma is my mistress, my mistress. Very good. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what, if you're gonna have a mistress, Lady Karma wouldn't be a bad one. And guys, it's really funny. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you wear camis when you train, nothing wrong with that. I've worn these when I train before. And they're wide enough so you can squat in them. They actually have like, because I have large legs. My legs are pretty large. So, dude, I have a multi-cam kit. I have a Marine Corps kit, and I have a cage kit. Oh, okay. You said Delta Force? That's funny. I don't know. I was thinking more of a different, but I'll show you what I have over here. Ah, yeah, I got you. No, trust me, I got you. I was thinking more like this, though. Where is it? I always forget which switch this is. You think I would know by now? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let me show you my vest for a second. Right here. This is mine that I use when I train. I have a tactical wolf. So my tactical wolf weighs about 30 pounds. And I train right there. Just right there. Hey, cut that fan off. There we go. Right through here. So for me, I have these right here. And I've got mine right here. So just pop this on. Pop this on, and then I use these, which I have different grips and different tools that I use right through here. It's okay, Queen. I respect that. I've been here. Truth, welcome back. Truth. In the dark, I get bioluminescence. Interestingly enough, a duckbill platypus glows in the dark. Did you know that? So, tell everybody you don't have to go to the gym to get in shape. I still do, but if you take a weighted vest, and let's see how we're looking today. We're getting there. So, kind of cut a little bit of weight these days. I'm getting a little bit leaner now. So, for being almost 40, not too bad. So, yeah, we're right through there. Not too bad. Not too bad for 6'4", 230. But we are in the midst of conditioning now. Chris and plates, do you prefer? Chris, what plates do you prefer? What do you mean, Cameron? You mean like what plates for my vest? What you mean? I'm actually starting to condition and do cardio again, so no more bulking. Don't have enough time to eat and bulk, so I'm just going to get lean again. Cameron, this is the best vest you'll ever get. It's called a tactical wolf. So I'll show you this. Comments are coming in too fast. This is a tactical wolf, right? Yes, okay, so for my plates, I'll show them. I get the tactical wolf plates. These are the best plates on the market. I'll show you. It actually feels, for my cop, gunner, Gunner, are you still there? Look. These actually feel like Kevlar plates, Gunner. So I'll show you. So they look like this. So they're tactical plates by Tactical Wolf. Now these are custom built for this. So this kit's, yeah. So these right here, you can get them between 8, 10, and 15 pounds. I always tell guys not to go too heavy when they get plates. Don't go too heavy. Master 10 to 15 pounds. Yo, what's up, Truth? These, so we were talking about training. So Tactical Wolf, yeah. Tactical Wolf. It's a vest that you put on. Yeah, it's the best weighted vest you'll ever have. Pretty much. It feels like body armor. It sticks to your body. It's odor absorbent. It's really good quality. Like this vest and plate will probably cost you around $250 to $400, maybe like $250 with the set of plates. But it's a lifetime warranty. So when you're going to buy something for your house to work out in, and if you have the budget, get something nice. You're investing in your body. What's the Gunner got here? What did he say? Well, I see that my girlfriend of 4 years just got married to the man that she was cheating on. Oh, Gunner, are you serious? Well, hey, Gunner, I got a question for you. You said there was a girl, I forget her name, it started with an E. You said that you had met her on duty and she got your dog I think you said she got your dog a treat or something. Am I remembering that correctly? Focus on that. That's something. There we go. What are these? Gunner, she's not a soulmate. Yeah, definitely not a soulmate if she cheated on you. But on the good news is, at least, for what it's worth, at least the person that she cheated on you with, she married, just for what it's worth. So that's something positive to look at. You know what I mean? But I agree with Cameron. Wasn't your soulmate. Here's a question, guys. Here's a serious question. Do you believe in soulmates? Let's go take a stroll outside. I feel like walking outside. I haven't been outside all day. I need to go outside. We're gonna go put on the cucarachas. Of course, Gunner. Yeah, Gracie. Gracie's always here to ever since Gracie gave me some advice for my elbow, she's been my home girl. Ready, guys? Ready to take an adventure outside? We're gonna put this on. These are our tactical eyes. Watch. Ready? Pew 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 pew. They're independent. Independent. 3 functions and luminescent. 3 of them. No, well, I mean, I have someone who's in my life now. I like her a lot. Kimber. Yeah, I remember the lady you said, Kimber. Ah, dude, don't do that. Didn't you just meet Kimber? Gunner, didn't you just meet Kimber? Don't you ask no girl to be your girlfriend when you just meet her? Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that. Give it some time. Let it marinate. It's like a good stew. You don't just eat a stew. You let it marinate. Let that bad boy marinate a little bit. Yeah. 2 weeks. Come on now. 2 weeks ain't enough. Well, I mean, I guess if the time was right, 2 weeks could be good to be a girlfriend, but definitely as someone who just got out of a divorce, guys, is it too dark? Or what do you think? Is this okay? As someone who just got out of a divorce, I can tell you. I don't think I would date anyone. I don't think I'm going to ever date anyone again, but I say that, and then I'm sure the right person will come along. But guys, for the regulars that come into the chat, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart, okay? You better be careful. There's aliens out there. They may probe you. Well, I wish I could meet the aliens. Question in the chat. If the aliens came down and they said, hey, we're going to take you and let you see across the universe, would you trust them? Would you go with them so you could experience more of the universe? Or would you stay here on Earth? Because, you know what I mean? I'm really curious about that. I would love nothing more than to find an advanced civilization and learn from them and unlock the keys to the universe. God, that would make me so happy. How do I have like 31 views on my latest video, but I only have 5 subscribers? I don't know. Did you put out a video? Whoa, Gracie. Hey, Gracie, did you put out a video? Did you actually make a video? Bro, regulars, they'll be gone within less than 3 weeks. Think so? I don't know. The people that have been coming in my chat have actually been coming in for the last month and a half. But that's fine. I'll tell you this, Jake. Say what you want. You know, they say if you go light speed from Earth then come back, your time travel. Well, yeah, that's because time is relative to how fast you're moving in motion. If you're moving faster, you will age slower. That's why That's why doing events where you move your body through space, uh, that's why those athletes always look younger, if you think about it. It's true. Let's see here. Yeah. Maybe I should cut the lights on out here. I just kind of want to come out here and see the cats real quick. Hey, buddy. Give me 1 second. And we're back. A long time ago. A long, long time ago. I feel like I'm in a forest. Okay, guys. Are you ready for a story? Anybody like my creepy voice? Oh, yeah. I am 6'4". 6'4", brother. 6'4", 230 pounds, 12%, actually 13% body fat. I just got it tested. How tall are you? Tenation, I think I spelled tentaction. They say if you take two people born on the same day, same time, put a watch in them in 25 years, they would be different. Interesting, Chris Smith. Really? Well, let's see if that helps. I had 19 windows open on my phone. That probably didn't help. I've got 5G internet coming in, so that should work. Pew, 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 pew. We black, baby? Are we black? Well, y'all should all be cool with each other. I just love it when you guys come into it. By the way, guys, yeah, I had too many windows open. Hey, I got a question. If I started a community online that was outside of YouTube, would you guys? Yes, I am alive. Somehow I made it through the disconnected Wi-Fi and emerged victorious into a signal. Yeah. Guys, I am considering starting a community next year to where I'm going to make a community where all of you guys maybe can come into it, do Twitch. No, I'm not going to use Twitch. Twitch doesn't have as good of a payout. Um, Mecha Crew, can you be? Do Twitch. Well, it would kind of be the same as this. What I would do is I would still do my YouTube lives and I would open up. I would still do my YouTube lives, but I've had a lot of young men and young women I want to mentor in business, and I'm going to make a community that's going to be like a subscription based. But there's also going to be a free section, but I have a feeling there could be a lot of money involved in that. So I would still make YouTube videos, obviously. My videos are okay. For the fact, will Chris marry me? What was I going to ask? Oh, Cameron, listen, you seem like a great guy, but Chris is never marrying anyone again. I am going through that divorce as we speak until October. I may find love again, but I will not find marriage again. Yeah, so, and then what I would do, if the community got large enough, what I would do is I would offer some exclusive content. And should I bring enough capital in from that? Because I have about 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I have a lot of local networks out here. Oh yeah, never again. Never, ever, never, never again. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Chris Smith. That is my name as well. Um, my thing is this. There's a platform, there's a few community builders, but it's pretty much simple. They have more marketing tools. I would still upload videos on YouTube into that. It's not like anybody on YouTube wouldn't get out, but there's going to be a premium service involved, but it's going to be about mentorship and entrepreneurship. Probably a project after January or February. Men be making me so mad sometimes to switching. Sometimes I think of switching to women. Oh my goodness. Well, well, Gracie, whether you transition to the other gender or not, let me give you a real piece of advice. You ready? Changing genders is not going to change the fact that people can get inside your head and control how you act. So if you feel like men or women or whoever make you upset, you have to get in your own mind and not let what other people do affect you. And no type of surgery, nothing, no matter how good you look. Um, yeah, even if you're a lesbian, whatever, it doesn't matter. The concept applies. Take it for what it's worth. I'm dropping you some golden nuggets here, guys. Until you love yourself fully and don't let what other people do affect your internal state, you'll never be happy. Just so you know. Guys, best snack you can eat when you want to get leaner. Sugar-free JellO. Believe it or not. Can anybody else bounce their chest? This is my heartbeat. You ready for it? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Gunner thought that was funny. Guys, I'm gonna tell you a hack. Ready for it? I'm gonna show you a late night snack. Ready for it? Watch this. You're gonna take sugar-free JellO, right? I'm not saying this is healthy for you, but it's low calorie. Right? All right. Check it out. Check it out, guys. 90% of any chat room is horny boys. Can't beat the algorithm. Um, well, I think the statistics say that um, YouTube is predominantly a male audience. And I don't know if it would be 90%, but I'd say definitely over 60. Anyways, check this out. Sugar-free JellO and Fage Greek yogurt. This is a phenomenal snack at night. It's sweet, it's got lots of protein, and you mix the JellO and yogurt, and it kind of has like a gelatinous, sweet mixture of flavor. It is absolutely wonderful. Right? Now this right here has like 35 grams of protein. Right? Guys, looks like everyone is in a. I feel like I come into chat late at night, and everyone's in like a horny mode today, dude. All right, let loose. Do what's best for you guys. Let's see here. All right. No more JellO. Anyways, Greek yogurt and sugar-free JellO. Uh-oh. Gunner. They always come in and out. I never know how many people are in the chat. Sometimes for me it says. I'm telling you, dude, if it's late at night, eat Greek yogurt and sugar-free JellO. I'm telling you, it makes you lean. We'll spice it up a little bit. We'll throw a couple peanuts in there. Don't go crazy, Chris. Put a couple peanuts in there. All right. Bet Chris, you putting us on? Oh no, what am I doing? Listen, guys, I am not going to pretend that when I was younger, guys, when I was younger, I had a lot of fun. Let's just put it that way. Who wants to guess? Y'all could try to guess my body count. Y'all want to turn this into an adult conversation tonight? Woohoo! What is Chris's body count? Who wants to guess that? Guys, anyone into the chat? We're going to have some fun tonight. Just kidding. It means you showing us something new. What kind of fun are we talking? Nah, man. No, everyone's in. Well, usually if you look at so a respectful 5. Cha-ching, way higher, brother. 5, guys. I'm 38 years old. I'm just honest. No, you think my body? That's good, Cameron. Yeah, guys, if you 5, 0, 5 being your body count, yeah, that's 0. Yeah, as someone who was whatever you say, brother. No, my body count is a little higher than 5. Here's the thing. My best advice for all you young men and young women: sleep with as few of people as possible. That would be my best advice. Save yourself. Save yourself. That's what I would say. But no, I am no angel. I don't talk about that stuff, Gunner. This is what I'll say. What I say is this. For me, I love my country. I served. I did my time. But I don't talk about that, Gunner. It's more personal for me to talk about my service when I was in. It's less personal to talk about. Yeah, so you don't want to catch a disease and all that type of stuff, but no, my body count's really high, guys. I went through a phase of my life where it's not something I'm really proud of, but I was single. I was traveling around in countries. I lived in Asia for 3 years. Um, I'm decently attractive. I mean, I'm 6'4", lean. I'm tall, so I speak well. I am in sales, so I have the ability to manipulate people if I choose to do so, but I choose not to. Um, so for me, it's like save yourself. But since y'all all were talking about all your stuff, I figure what I would say is if anyone can guess my body count, I would be surprised. Cameron, that's funny. Well, you got to remember, guys, I've been higher, Gracie. Guys, a lot of people think I'm very nice, and I am now. But in order to reach the highest depths of heaven, you're going to have deep roots in hell. I didn't get to where I am today and be this kind without going through a lot of trials and tribulations. So, I come to you from a very unique perspective in this world. Um, yeah. So, I mean, I have green eyes. I'm pretty strong, but I'm telling you, I wish my body count wasn't so high. I wish I would have preserved myself. I didn't have sex until I was about, meh, well, Gunner, I'm not sure if half the shit that you say is true if you want to know the truth. But that's okay. So, I know people can carry jokes for a while. Just remember, if you Google me, Christopher Whitehead Poker, I didn't get through professional poker tournaments by being an idiot. I mean, the difference between me and you is if you actually go in your phone and you search Christopher Whitehead Poker, I'm the first thing that pops up on Google Images. Pretty strong. And I'm actually a nationally, you know what I'm saying? So, you'll see me. It's the same profile picture. Do it. Go to your phone right now, go into damn Google, and put Christopher Whitehead Poker. You'll see me at a table. It's crazy, right? Then you'll see I'm a nationally ranked poker player and an entrepreneur and a military veteran and a guy who gets on YouTube just to share experiences in life. Interesting, right? Jesse0030. I got about 150 or more, so I'll give you 175. I don't know. That's terrible. That's terrible. I don't even know what you're talking about. Nah, my poker was actually sanctioned poker tournaments. Like, again, go to your computer. Look, all right, I'll do the shit for you, damn it. Since I know everybody's lazy, I'm going to go Google. What am I eating? Oh, so Jesse, I am eating something to keep me lean at night. This is Greek yogurt, sugar-free JellO, and a couple peanuts. This is what I eat when I want to get really lean. Right. So check this out. So I'm going to go here and go to Google. You know, I only get on YouTube to share stuff with the younger viewers because I feel like I need to do that. But I'm going to go Christopher. So Christopher, right? Christopher Whitehead Poker. And oh my God, there I am on Google Images, a nationally ranked poker player. Wow, isn't that crazy? San Diego RPG. Christopher Whitehead has moved all in for $350,000 over Anthony Bland and 20,000 me. He was a good man. That's not me, but yeah, I'm the first thing over there. So what I'm saying is like kind of interesting, right? By the way, my sister's a travel nurse. She's actually a registered case manager. So, yeah. Anyways, for guys that were curious, my body count is 116, just for what it's worth. I was a very naughty boy in Asia, put it that way. And I'd say it's probably the biggest regret of my life is having that many, having sex. Well, I mean, I enjoyed it while I did it, but yeah, 116. So my thing is this now, I don't like, no, I was talking about it because everybody was talking about different stuff. So I figured, all right, uh, I figure I would put that out because I'm an open book. I mean, nobody here pays my bills. Nobody owns me. Uh, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm testing out different content and different topics just to see what comes on my channel because I'm working on building a community for entrepreneurship. And what the fuck are you eating? Minced shrimp in the microphone? No, it's not shrimp, man. Hey, look, this is Greek yogurt fage with sugar-free JellO, and I put a little bit of peanuts in it because I'm cutting up. You see how this peck bounces a little bit? All right, I'm trying to cut up a bit. So this is what I eat at night. Cameron Porter, that is no, when I was younger, I kind of went on a rage and I had sex a lot. But the point I'm getting at in this video is this. In reflection, guys, I'm 38 years old. Okay. In reflection, I wish I would have not done that. That's all I'm saying. Now I'm actually, I'm pretty sure Andrew Tate's body count is a lot higher than mine. I have, guys, I could have sex every day. My testosterone is super high. I eat right, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I go to the gym, I get sunlight. I have a raging sex drive. But what I would get at is this: save yourself. For you young guys and you young gals, save yourself. I'm telling you, the less you engage, the more productive you'll be. Jim Byfield, 116. Mm. So, well, Jim, I would say this from my perspective: the less you have sex, right? The more energy. In the Indian and the Hindu culture, they talk, what's up, Joshy boy? They talk about your chakras. Your chakras are like these points in your spine. And if you can control your sexual urges, that energy goes up. You control what you eat, it goes up. You control what you say, your heart, all of that go up, and your brain gets smarter. Aquaberry backfish. Um, nah, brother. Um, all of mine was consensual. I mean, you got to think. Let's just put this in perspective. Okay, let's just put you guys in my shoes. Okay, you're 6'4", you have green eyes, you speak well, and let's say you live in Japan for 3 years, and you go out and you have fun, and you can play music, and you can talk to people, and you can tell jokes, and you can just make yes, you can do fun, and you can alter your personality. What I'm getting at is if you have that ability to speak, communicate, and then you are in a country where you're taller than most of the guys and you talk, right? So, um, if you've never lived in another country, you won't realize how. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, what I'm getting at is this. I mean, I do play poker tournaments, right? You sell me on Google. In case you don't know, anybody can look me up. Christopher Whitehead Poker, right? Oh, well, that's my chat, brother. Tonight I felt like being honest. Whoa, my yoga ball. So it's kind of like this. Um, oh, what is this, Chris Smith? What did he say something? Did I miss it? What did he say, guys? Somebody put something? I thought y'all were talking to me. Women in America Not anymore, brother. No, that's what I'm getting at. Now I'm actually practicing celibacy. No, no, check it out. No, no, this is where I wanted to shift. I'm practicing celibacy now, guys. I'm not having sex. I'm practicing celibacy because I find that that's what was something that, like, when you can control what you eat, right? Now, are you, well, here's the thing. I have had opportunity to go out and engage with women, but because, check it out, because I have this history, a high body count, right? I've traveled, I've done a lot of stuff in my life, guys. I came to the point where I wanted to change my life. I got sober. I used to do recreational drugs and stuff. Used to be Josh Boy. Technically, I'm still married until October 21st because of the laws in California. But no, I'll show you. This is my wedding ring. Um, so yeah, me and the wifey. It's a funny story. She cheated on me, and then it wasn't going to work. She's from China. I'm from the United States. We have different cultures. We have different ideas about things, and we got married for business, not for love. Uh, well, you could say it that way, but it's a lot deeper than that. Whoa. But a lot of my stuff, I calm down afterwards. I do not have kids. Um, I've never been one to be mean or displaced. Like anyone I've ever had like intercourse with, I've always had a good relationship with, and it was always mutual. It was just kind of like something that we wanted to do, and we enjoyed our time, and there was mutual benefit. And I mean, guys, I mean, just so you know, if you're, I don't know if it's because I'm attractive. I don't know if, I mean, I don't really think I'm that good looking. There's a lot of guys out there better looking than me. There's a lot of guys that have more money than me. But your ability to listen to someone and really pay attention to them and give them that time, sometimes that just leads to feelings and, you know, you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have kids. I uh, I don't think I would be a very good father. You know what I mean? Like, I like engaging with people, but I'm very selfish with my time. A brokey? Hmm. Yeah, that's me. Yep, I'm just a brokey. You nailed it. Yep, you're right, Jim. I'm just a brokey. Oh, take it back. What you mean? Well, maybe I would, Cameron, but I'm selfish with my time. I get a lot of stuff done, and the reason I do is I'm selfish with my time. With your gov open eating like that? Oh, Jim, I appreciate the comments. You're gonna have to try harder than that, though, dude. You're gonna have to like try really harder than that to like mess with me. Cameron's probably been more in my chats. You know why I'm eating with my mouth open? Because I had a filling redone earlier today. I hear. And my mouth is still numb, for what it's worth. Can I have no manners? You want to talk about manners? Look at you. So I will say this. If it's annoying because I'm smacked, I will mute. But I'm always fascinated because my mouth is numb, brother. But either way, I'd still be eating. I'd still be eating, Jim. Jim, shout out to Jim. If you try really hard and you keep going, Jim, and you put all these comments, you may actually become a top fan. Shout out to Cameron, Jesse, Sturmadez, Josh Boy, Jose, Yep, Chris Smith, Aquaberry, Jeremy, Bobby Mills, Truth. Shout out to all them. Shout out. Oh, Lego Bills of Wesson. God bless you. God bless you too, brother. If you watch me long enough, man, you'll be my friend. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you. I had an aunt with Down syndrome, Barbara, and she had Down syndrome and she was supposed to die at like 20, and she ended up being like 60, right? He's just a troll. That's what trolls do. One thing I've learned is that trolls come in here to troll, but as soon as you can turn a troll into a friend, a troll that becomes an ally will be the best ally ever. They'll become a trally, a truly alliol. Lego Wesson, how's your day, brother? You said you're just stopping by. Um, yep. So, guys, if you are late at night and you want to eat something, right? Okay. And by the way, thanks, Gracie, for being a good moderator. Um, if it's late at night, whether you're a guy or a gal, okay, I have a suspicion that half the people on here are sometimes pretending to be someone that they're really not and think that I'm too dumb to think that that's not true. Guys, I will give you as much rope as you want to hang yourself. I'm thoroughly entertained by how there's one person's profile, I'm not going to say their name, but they come into my chat and I know they're not who they say they are. But I'm entertained by it because I'm thoroughly entertained by it, just for what it's worth. But that being said, um, if it's late at night and you want to eat something that's going to help keep you in shape, that's cost effective, Greek yogurt, the Fage, sugar-free yogurt, and then maybe a couple nuts. These nuts. Just kidding. But like some almonds or some peanuts, put that in a bowl, and I'm telling you, it's a very good snack. I'll let him cook one positive sentence. Yeah, he was getting a little bit deep, but guys, all right. Let us not judge the haters, for it is through the haters that we receive many comments, and it is through many comments that we receive monetization. So, if not for the haters, how would we not appreciate the good in life? And it is not for the darkness that we experience, then it is truly not even worth understanding the light, because it is through the darkness. It is only through the darkness in which we shall really love and honor the light. Speech, speech. Yeah, that's my voice, guys. That's something that I used to do a lot. I like voices. Something I'll share with you guys. Maybe that's something better to share than my body count. Oh, here's an old picture of my wifey. That was my wifey, if you guys are curious. You guys want to see some old pictures? I was looking through the pictures today. That's my ex-wife when we had a business in Cali. There you go. Nah, today's been an emotionally draining day. I had to go to court. My wife took two of my houses and pretty much like 90% of my net worth earlier this year. So, it's one of those things. That's us. Yep. Yeah. That's us in California, guys. This year has really changed a lot of reflection on me. Those are all the people that we built and the businesses that we built. Well, guys, everybody's going through a battle you know nothing about. Guys, you want to see some old pictures of me? I wrote her a song. You want to hear a song I wrote her? Here, this is a song I wrote her a long time ago on piano. Let's see if it's still here. This is a song I wrote for her back in the day. Yeah, just kind of an emotional day. Just kind of one of those days where I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and it's 9 o'clock tonight, and I've been working for about 13 hours today. No, we did have a prenup. Is the state of California. The state of California ruled against a prenup. This was our sales team. I was part of the Chinese mafia. That was the sales team. Yeah, it's just a night, guys, where, a lot of times I talk to you guys and I'm always lifting you up. Today's just been one of those days where it's been really emotional, man. Like, not in a bad way, just in a way it's just like, just been one of those days. I think we all have those from time to time. And, for me, it's where I'm just an open book. I've done enough stuff in my life to where I just want to be an open book. I'm going to get a shower and then I'll be back. Yeah, make sure you get the shower. Yeah, I'll be back. Like Johann Sebastian Bach. Exactly. I wonder if I have this on here. I used to have some, here we go. Johann Sebastian Bach. Yeah. Wow, it's just so what it is I go through these old pictures and it's just like, guys, time flies back so oh, there's a good picture. There's me with a big bowl of soup. There you go. Anybody like that picture? I'm gonna go through some photos. Some of my photos on here are a little bit naughty. Got some naughty pictures on here, so I have to make sure that YouTube doesn't see them. No, nothing too bad. Here's a picture of me when I was in China. There's a good picture. There's me and my ex-wife. Yo, check that out. That's when we were in China back in the day. Fat thumb Cameron. Yeah, that's kind of why I play piano, guys. Got lots of photos on here. So many photos. So many photos. Anybody want to see my brother? Here's my brother. He's a professional musician. He's a drummer. No ghost. That's my brother. He looks like Jesus with his hair down. That's him and his wife. Yeah. Wow. Time goes by so fast. So insane. Here's some old pictures of us. Back in the good old days when we actually loved each other before time in life decided to say, that's not where it was. There's my old office. There's one of my old offices back in California. Always have American flags and stuff. Why doesn't Gracie have a crown? I don't know. I don't even know why anyone has a crown. God, what a crazy night, man. And I know it's y'all used for me just to being crazy and stuff. But tonight's one of those nights where I just wanted to go through pictures, man. Here's my nephew. When my nephew was born, he had to have a helmet on. My nephew was born with a skull. What's it called? If you're actually a nurse without Googling it, Miss Gracie, what's it called when you have that helmet on? Um, he had to wear this growing up. Ooh, that's me when I was a little bit thicker. When I was training a little heavier. Kind of mean looking. So crazy. Old picture of me. Anyways, need better internet. Oh, here's a good picture of my brother when they actually got married. I was invited to the wedding, but I could not go. Robert Torres, one of the guys I used to mentor. There's a beautiful picture of me and my wife. That's when we were happy. That's when we were actually happy. hmm Anyways, like I always tell you guys, if you stay in the past, you will be depressed. If you focus on the past, you will be depressed. If you focus on the future, you'll be anxious. If you focus on the present. Chris, if you ever did show NSFW content stopped alive and deleted immediately, you might be on fine. What is NSFW? Yeah, well, my wife and I met in Afghanistan. We both served in the Navy, and now we're no longer together. What is NSFM? I actually don't even know what that is. What does that mean? Oh, not safe for work. I don't think anything I do is really that bad. So guys, I just want to tell you something. When I first started training, right? I want to show you this. When I first started lifting weights, this is what I look like. See that? I was 150 pounds. So guys, I was 150 pounds when I first started lifting weights. So that's what I tell you guys. Um, I was really skinny and I really didn't know what I was doing. So when I went from that to this, right? So I went from, how do you say? I went to this, right? Check this out. I went from that to that over 9 years. From that, yes. Um, cranial arthrosis. Is that the one where your head has to, you have to wear a helmet so your, whatever part of the skull doesn't, arthrosis, cranial. Let's see. Cranial, I'm typing it in real quick, just so you know. Do-do-do-do. Yeah, it guides the skull to grow in the right places. Yeah. But guys, I tell you, like, I literally was really skinny and I used to power lift and I got injured, but I went from that to a lot larger. And so when I tell you guys I come on here to give you like, yeah, flathead syndrome, exactly. And now that little dude loves me. I'm his uncle. Having my uncle, being an uncle actually really changed a lot about me. It made me think it would be cool to have kids, but yeah, just one of those things. My wife did not want kids. Oh, there's my cookie. I'm back. That's me and my dog. My wife got my dog. I don't have my dog anymore. That was my cookie. Ha ha ha. Excuse me. Old pics. Old pics. Guys, I get really large when I train. But I know what I'm doing. It's all about the diet. So I tell you guys, and this was back when I was selling supplements. I used to sell supplements at a business right here. There's the X. There's a random dude, and that's Sherry. She was a business mentor. Welcome back, Lego. That's me in a clown mask. If you ever wonder what I dress up for as Halloween, that's me in a clown mask. Anybody like me in a clown mask? Chris in a clown mask. That's me. Back when I used to hit the speed bag. I used to box, guys, in case you don't know. I was a sponsored athlete. Blah, 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 blah. This is me when I looked up video as Freddy Krueger. I watch your most popular live. I don't even know what my most popular live is. Guys, I basically come on here for therapy because, I don't know, I'm really enjoying the streaming and stuff. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie artichoke. Huh. It is time to put a tank top on, though. Not in shape as I used to be, but my biggest thing is my back, my lats. I was an athlete. So we're looking all right. A little bit. Trying to get back in shape. Not bad for not bad. I wanted to put my tank top on though. Where is my tank top? I had my tank top. Where'd it go? There it is. This is my tank top I always wear. Do you always what? Abs are coming in a little bit. Gotta remember, guys, I'm almost 40 years old. I'm not in my 20s. It's a little tougher when you get older. Do you like strawberries pretzel pie? Are you okay? Yeah, brother, I'm good. No, today's just been one of those long, stressful business days. I'm really tired. Do you like strawberry pretzel pie? I don't know what strawberry pretzel pie is. I like strawberries. I do like pie, although I'm not supposed to be eating it now because I want to get lean again. Strawberry pretzel pie. Sounds good. Sounds like something I would try. I'm so lazy today. I didn't even do my laundry right. Look at this. I'm such a bum, guys. Go dogs. Put this over here. Fold, fold, fold. Hit. Fold, fold, fold. Hit. See how fast you can fold a shirt? Watch. Wapa, wapa, wap, bam, wap, bam. All right, guys. Who wants to watch me do laundry? Can I get a like? Wap, bam. Boom, boom, boom. Need better internet. Nah. What do we got? Jesus in LA. I kind of digging this piano sound. Da, 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 da. Thanks for the thumbs ups, by the way, guys. Appreciate you. So we got shorts. We got those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, 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 da. Oh, guys, I did play some new music today on piano. I've actually started learning a concept on piano that's going to make my music, I think, another level. It's an inversion method of chords. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 na 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 na. Da 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 na 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 na. Hard drive, headphones. For those that come in, my brain is broken. I'm back. You're back? Nice. So, I'm back. He said he would be back. He said, ladies and gentlemen, please let it know that Lego Wesson, he said that he would be back. And indeed, when the shower was done, when the bathing was done, he decided it was the best time. And yes, he was actually indeed back. He was back. There's your random voice before the night goes out. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, what we got? Well, guys, I think that now it is time to go to bed. Time to go to bed. Guys, Shane, 36. I don't. What are you, 36? What is the number 36 for? $36. What you mean 36? Oh, you're going to a wedding? Congrats. Who's getting married? Who's getting married on this? Who is getting married on that glorious day that you shall attend? Who shall get married? Shane retracted a message. Whistling is about your breath control. Think about going. And it'll eventually just happen. I know everybody wants to just put their lips and blow. You could do that, but think about doing this, breathing in. Hummity, 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 hummity. Wow, wow. He's trying to leave us, Kim. Who's us? Me? I am trying to leave. I am. Unless you want to guys see me brush my teeth. This is castor oil. Supposedly, castor oil. Anybody know about castor oil? Castor oil. Good for the skin, guys. Do 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 do. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. How's everybody doing, like, in general? Like, I got an idea. Everybody put a goal down. What are your guys' goal in the future? Chris must stream for, oh God, stream forever. Chris, I would stream forever if I felt like it would make the world a better place. And I would stream forever If that continuous stream led to enough money that I could fund some project to make the world better, I would definitely consider it. 100%. 100%. This is true because you're on Central Standard Time. I think Central Standard, CST, and I'm on EST. If you're actually a nurse from Alabama. My face is still numb from the feeling. I guess I could use mouthwash, though. I imagine Cameron saying you're a 10 in a voice like this. Yeah, yeah, well, you're a 10. You ever heard that guy what's that cartoon show with the guy that sells the propane tank? Bobby, let me tell you something. Hey, Bobby, fire up the grill, Bobby. Fire up the grill, Bobby. We're gonna make some steaks on that fresh propane tank. Anybody like that reference? I've actually really never seen that show. I just hear the voice. Goku, Kakarot. Kakarot. Okay, Gracie. The divorce that I went through, still going through, may have made me have less trust issues. But what makes me have less trust issues than that is this. I've had so many people come into YouTube and these chats in the last month or so, and some of them are so full of shit, and some of them, what they're saying, they just don't make sense. I'm not saying that's you, because if you're pretending to be someone else, you're going through a lot of work to keep coming to my lives to do it. That's what I'll say. See ya. Oh, Klein, by the way, thanks for coming back in. I'm going to go back to bed, so I'm tired. Cut like 3 trees. Hey, Klein, I didn't mean to ignore you, brother. Thanks for coming in, man. Go to sleep, get some rest. Fun fact, right? Shout out to Lumberjack. Quick fact, if you want to go to sleep, like, you know how people talk about melatonin? Well, melatonin you can take and it can help you sleep. But if you get dark purple cherries, like from the store, the dark, um, the dark cherries, right? They actually have high amounts of melatonin in them. So let's see. All right, we'll see if Grace is a real person later. I know Fruit Blocks is new, a real person. I know Cameron's somewhat real. I think Deputy King is, although his profile just has penal police department, and I do think that he's a real person. However, I'm sometimes curious because sometimes he says things that make sense and sometimes they don't. So he's either young and I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about people because small minds talk about people, medium minds talk about places, but brilliant minds talk about ideas. Ideas. Lego Weston. To you, I salute you, Lego. Cameron Porter with the best joke of the night. I am a sentient, attractive AI. How do you know? How do you know? Guys, question. I have a really serious question. Do you think, okay, because AI and AI companionship and chat bots and all this stuff is taken out. Oh, yeah? Let's say. My question is, do you think that AI is going to replace? So this is actually a serious question, and I'm going to go, but I'm curious about this. So as human beings, and guys, you know I get deep on conversations. If you don't want a deep conversation, I cannot help myself. You see these books I read? I got lots of books, okay? This is something I'm really curious about. So when we are as human beings, we try to seek dopamine. So, like, I go to the gym, do some pull ups, do some push ups, I get dopamine. Ah, it feels great. Okay, if you have sex, you get dopamine. If you eat food, you get dopamine. If you have a good conversation with someone, you get dopamine. Now, here's my question. Do you guys think that AI is going to replace dopamine and reduce the need and interaction for people? Because this is a huge conversation going on in some of the threads right now. And I'm just kind of like, listen, I know skull, death, I know, but I'm genuinely curious about that. Do you think that, I mean, do you guys think that AI would ever replace the need for, because some people don't want to interact with people. Some people are so fed up with people, and I think some of those people might actually get like a robot as a companion that talks to them. And if that happens, I don't know if that's good for society. I'm just genuinely curious about um yeah. Well, Gracie is probably a nurse, so she says. No. But anyone that's a nurse is got to have a certain personality, you know what I mean? Um you got to be able to take care of people as a nurse. That's all I'm saying. And you're not here to get me through. Guys, we're at 973,000 views. Here soon we're going to be on here soon we might actually be at to 1 million. Wow, that's crazy, isn't it? Cameron Porter. Oh no, I'm sorry. Am I going too deep? I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lego. I apologize. I don't look, you're Lego, you're young enough to where you don't need to let the world take away what you need to discover. As you get older, the world may change and your perspective may change, but Lego, let me give you some advice. This is the best thing that you can do, right? Do as much stuff as you can, figure out what makes you happy. Whatever you do that gives you meaning and purpose in life, you figure out what that is and you figure out how to um yeah, don't get too involved with AI. Yeah, my fault. My fault. Yeah. No. But then again, dopamine is real. Okay. Legos do that. Okay, so here's the thing. So you build stuff with Legos and Legos make you happy. So obviously, when you build stuff, building things makes you happy. So maybe you'll be an engineer. Maybe you'll be a carpenter. Who knows what you're going to be? But what I'm getting at is whatever makes you feel good in life, try to build a business out of that. Try to build a business out of something that makes you really happy and love to get up in the morning. And if you can build a business out of that, you will not regret it. I guess that's the main thing I'm trying to say. Does that make sense, brother? Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Did that make sense, brother? Does that make sense, brother? Guys, I got so much work to do. All these contracts. But I can't really do anything. I'm waiting for an email. Until I get that email, I can't really do anything else. Waiting for an email. Chat. Chat keeps my thumbs moist. Oh my gosh. Architect. Okay. Um, my first ex, I say my first ex, my first fiance was an architect from Georgia. I'm waiting for an email from you. Moon Moonbean ice cream, you're waiting for an email from you? That's funny. Yeah. Well, you never know. Maybe guys, I am so close to becoming monetized on this channel, but I'm just wondering like that's crazy. You know, guys, my mouth is still numb. Hmm. Moon needs them deets. Is he wearing a string bikini top almost? Me? Absolutely. Well, these right here, I like to wear because my back is really wide and my waist is kind of small. So they just kind of fit. There's airflow in them. And I got like 7 of them for free. I know the owner of the gym, and when I was really lifting heavy and I was getting bigger and eating, he was like, "Bro, you need to compete." And I'm like, "Guys, if I want to compete, I'm going to have to do some stuff I really don't want to do. I don't want to do some of them there injectables, right?" So, you are so inspiration. Well, thanks for that, Lego. Well, you know what, Lego? Maybe you inspire me. Did you ever think about that? You coming up on a chat and just talking to me, a lot of that stuff inspires me, brother. Just people taking time out of their day to say, hey, that inspires me, man. You know what I mean? I mean that, you know? That's not a good angle. There we go. Maybe that's a better angle. Hmm. Ah. Uh-oh. Boo. Yeah. I'm like touching it. It is numb. That's funny. Well, it's like I'm trying. They gave me like 2 or 3 shots earlier because I had a feeling that fell out, and they had to put it back in. I was eating popcorn, and they had to give me a bunch of shots earlier. Like this was earlier this morning. They said it'll be numb for the rest of the day. So I'm just kind of like, good thing though. I didn't even feel the shots when they gave them to me though. Like when they gave me the shots. So you want to be an architect, huh? An architect. An architect is great. You'll make great money. You'll make great money. You will find people. Hmm. There's always a need for a good architect. Remember that. I'm trying to get this email done, man. My dad works on nuclear reactors. Where does he work at? I mean, not to be too. Is he in the military? Is he like a nuclear engineer? Interesting. Analytics. We've got 144 new subscribers recently, guys. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. Good evening, ride. Great ride. Jesus is king. Oh man, great ride indeed. Did everyone eat and drink water today? I did drink my water, but I was not able to eat any of my water. I wasn't. I did chew on some ice though. I did chew on some ice. Gracie, if I chewed on ice, does that mean I'm eating water? Does that qualify? Cameron, great ride. Great ride, buddy. Yes, yes. It does qualify. Okay. Gracie says it does qualify. That's all I need to know. So we go into here. We need to go into analytics. And then we need to go to here. I need to go to audience. And then there's subscribers. And then we have 144 new subscribers. That is cool, guys. Look. Check it out, guys. Eating a snow cone. Eating a snow cone is eating ice. There you go. Look, guys, we got 144 new subscribers. That's cool. See the content? I do videos and live, it goes up. Then I don't do lives. And I do lives, and I don't do lives. Do a live, no a live, do a live, do a live, do a live, do a live. It's constantly like that. Great job. Thanks, brother. Great ride. What did you do today that made you better than yesterday? Okay. That's what I need to know. I need to know, great ride. What did you do today that made you better than yesterday? I need to know. Cameron Porter says, Age! Loot Lord. Loot Lord. With a name like Loot Lord, does that say Loot Lord? Lag? Oh, does that say lag or lage? If it's lag, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of the woods. I walk a mile more than yesterday's walk. Oh, Wesson, there you go. So you walked more. Ooh, you got a 12-hour shift tomorrow? That's crazy. I'm on my way out too. I'm only going to be on for like 2 more minutes. I've been going streaming hard for like 103 minutes. I had a 13-hour day. I had a tooth refilled, and I'm still working on these contracts. So I feel you, Gracie. I feel you on that. Guys, stay good. I'm only going to be here. I'm pretty consistent. Same routine. Take care of the kids, support the wife, work. Okay. Okay. That's a pretty good routine. Would you say there's any area of the life that there's any room for improvement? Because I'm also a fan of a routine, like Great Ride. I'm a huge fan of a routine. Any type of routine that you're on, I think routines build consistency. Everybody that's ever been successful in life has a good routine. They have a good schedule. They stick to it. They try not to deviate from it unless it needs to be so. For sure. I give you guys a minute. It's 104:35. Okay, at 105:30, the stream is going to end. Sure, I would like to read my Bible more. All right. Well, since it is the good day of the Word, let's pull out the New Testament and let's go to a good book in the Word. Let us go. Let us go to something. Guys, I'll go over long for a minute. I'm going to say some topics and then I'll say a verse based on it, and then we shall Sigma Sigma boy. Okay, Sigma Sigma. I don't know what that means, but these testaments, these testaments. Anyways, all right, I'm going to give some topics, and you guys write on there which one we should do a verse on. Should we do it on abortion, disaster, doubting God, forgiveness, future, gambling, sexual temptation? Now we'll stick with that. Weary, worried, adversity, anger, addiction, stress, sorrow, anxiety, disaster. Disaster's in the chat. All right, we got disaster in the chat. Anybody? Well, we got disaster. We got disaster. We got disaster. We got disaster. Well, we got that. Hit the like button. Kiwa says hit the like button. That's why we're here. If you can't hit the like button, the owl's gonna get you. You see this owl. He's watching you. He's watching you. He's wondering why you didn't hit the like button. All right, guys. So, little boost of energy there. Wha-bam! So, he's cute. Yeah. Cutest owl you've ever seen. Yeah, I have in here, and sometimes I get some good ones. That's a good looking owl. Whoo, 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 whoo. That is my assistant. That's my dog. He's such a good dog. He holds my tray. Okay, dokie. So we have disaster. I did not take that photo. No, that was a stock photo. That's not one I took. I wish I did. I'm not going to take credit for something I didn't do. So we got disaster. We've got death. We've got dishonesty. Um, I'm going to name some topics. Give me something, guys. We had disaster. Technically, I don't think I said it. There's depression, hopelessness, laziness, lust, lying, peer pressure, do sin. Yeah, but let's be a little bit more. Okay, you want to do sin? Okay. Great Ride is over here. Says sin, consequences. Okay. All right, let's go to Romans. I'm a big fan of Romans. Let's go to page 283. Well, bam. So in 283, Romans 6:23. I think that's the Apostle Paul. Not a bad dude. I think there's anybody I like in the Bible, it's probably Paul. Him and I like King Solomon. I like David. I like Paul. Anyways, for the wages of sin. For the wages of sin is death, but the free gift of God is eternal life in Christ Jesus our Lord. I always wonder why my name is CJ. I always wonder that. It's like, is it a sign? Beautiful words. Let's say it and articulate it, and not just read it, but say it in an articulate tone. I used to read scripts, so let's see if I can read it. Uh-oh, message held for review. Owl, will you? Oh man, come on now. Listen. Kua. Easy, baby. Easy. Let's keep the comments somewhat professional. We do got some minors in the chat. Yeah, try to keep that we do have a couple minors that come into chat, despite the fact that I say it's not for kids. They still come in here. But the point of this is in Romans is saying, for the wages of sin is death. But the free gift of God is eternal life in Christ Jesus our Lord. So, or do you not know, brothers, for I am speaking to those who know the law, that the law is binding on a person only as long as he lives. There we go. Navy, baby. I'm eat dog. Oops, hot dog. I'm a hot dog. You can be a hot dog. Better watch out. If you're a hot dog around 4th of July, you probably won't survive. Keep that in mind. Know your market. Navy, baby. Yes, Lego. That was my time in the Navy. Woo woo. So, thanks, Cameron. Cameron always keeps me on my toes. I am sorry. I accidentally hit the sound button. So, I'm going to make a post later and say, hey, what are some topics you want to talk in the next stream? If you actually want to talk about a topic, give me some time and I'll think about a good message. Okay. So, I mean, anything you guys want to talk about. I mean, I'd like to keep it as appropriate as possible. Trust me, I'm just like you. I have a raunchy side, I have a bad side, I have a sinful side, but 99% of the time on these streams, I try to keep it as good as I can. But I'm only human. And if ye have not sinned, ye who has not sinned, cast your first stone. Cast your first stone. So basically, don't be a hypocrite. Don't be a hypocrite, man. Accept people for who they are, not for what they have done. Accept people. Exactly. All right, guys. Shout out to everyone. Thanks, Rod. By the way, Rod, keep coming into chat. I like your style. I might turn you into a moderator in the future. God bless.